Hello, welcome back to Jody Lewis Creations. Thank you for joining me. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you know I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Okay, so I have finished the blue page, and like I feared, it's heavy, and so it's going to strain this paper. So that's something I'm going to have to resolve. I'm not worried about it. We'll resolve it. I didn't want to cover this page, so I'm just thinking I may just have to do a corner pocket or something to just stabilize this. I don't want that to tear the paper. Not doing that in today's video because I have to think about it. Or I'm not doing it right now anyway. Who knows where this video will end up. You guys know how it is. Start in one place and end up somewhere else. Okay, so this one, I was going to share with you, I had, hello. I mean, that's proper grammar. I had this winter page in here, but I was really having a hard time with the winter fairies and tying that in, so I took it out. But I took this side off and hinged it because, remember the center signature, I loved her peeking out, so I used some more of the paper tape from Dollar Tree, and it's in the medical section. And I had used this in another video, when we were building the pages, but it's in the medical stuff, like at Dollar Tree. Let me repeat myself some more. Anyway, so I hinged this Edith Holden page. I just love the butterflies, and I thought the pinks in this tied with this, so I just hinged that in there. And I think I might just put some trim along the bottom of that page, I'm not sure. But I wanted to share with you that I did take the winter fairy out, and I'm going to save that for my winter journal, whatever that may be. So yeah, I'm not sure what we're working on, but I wanted to share with you that I did that, and this stabilized the edge of that pretty well, but I think we still need to reinforce that, which I have not done. What do we want to do? I don't have a plan, obviously. And I haven't decided what I'm going to put on the front of the signatures, and I need to do that, but that's not in my brain today. I don't know why that paper clip's on there. Did I glue that crooked? No, maybe it's just shadows. Okay, still haven't decided on that bling up there. Yeah, hang on. Well, I have fiddled and fiddled and fiddled with lots of pages. I glued that down and put the little trim at the bottom that still didn't completely cover my green. And then I was going through pieces that I have already made, like this is just a little parchment pocket. I'd like to find a home for it somewhere. I even thought it's too wide to go on that, but that's okay. I have this as a coffee filter pocket that I have made, and I was thinking of putting it there, and I think we're gonna make the little Narcissus fairy pop out of that because I like her color with the green that I dyed these leaves on here. That's forest moss, and I need to finish gluing down my applique, but I didn't know if I would put any kind of like trim or anything on there extra, but I don't think I'm going to. I think we're gonna glue this to this page. I'm gonna get her backed because I think she'll fit in there nicely, and I kind of want that flower to peek out the side there. Get her made into a tag and figure out how I'm gonna do her song, if I'm gonna do that as a separate tag or what we are gonna do with that. But I want that pocket on there, even if we don't use her. And you know what? We may not use her because we haven't really used much in the way of the actual paper pack itself. So maybe we'll just fan a couple of the cards on there. That could be really pretty. Maybe I'll do that. I think I will. And this, I was not going to have it as a 2 pocket because I mean I think it would hold. I mean, it's a coffee filter, but I don't think it would be noticed like, hey, there's 2 pockets here, you know what I'm saying? So I think I'm gonna, what color do I have? Blue, of course. Now I need to put brown in. I was thinking about maybe running a stitch across the top of that if I could do it without getting into my trims, but I don't think I can. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm just going to take my art glitter glue and I'm just gonna run a bead along the inside of this just to close that pocket up, or that piece up. So yeah, and I do have a little bit more gluing. Like I said, I don't have, this is just kind of tacked down, but it'll be fine. And then let's just go, yeah, let's just go along here. And then on the front of this, what that is, do I want to glue? Maybe I'm just gonna come up this edge a little bit. That way it'll just kind of hold firm, you know? Finish my thought. I didn't finish my sentence. This is like tissue paper or something. When I was in the retreat, I did a napkin class, and it was about, well, napkins. And we had to bring like 2 bags, and we swapped. And anyway, this tissue was in one of the bags that I got, and I really love it. I don't have very much of it left. I mean, it wasn't a really big piece, so but I do really like it a lot, and it's a lot of fun. But laughed and danced in her journey, and I just thought, well, how cute with the little fairies, you know. So anyway, yeah, that's my. I think I'm still gonna leave that up. I kind of like that it's up, but this needs tacked down. Did I even glue that down? I did. Well, you know what I was thinking when I did this? I was like thinking that maybe I would add some eyelash trim or something in here for some texture, but obviously I'm not doing that right now. I don't know that that's obvious, but I'm deciding right now I don't think I'm gonna do that. I really love the flower. I just think that's a beautiful flower. I'm not sure where I got that. I think it might have been in some stuff that my friend sent to me. But anyway, it's just a really pretty piece. I like it. And then, let's see. I was gonna just tuck these in here. I think maybe I do want to glue that the rest of the way down. I think I do. And the reason that I do is because that's going to fall out. Oh, and speaking of falling out, my little cornflower fairy is not going to stay in that pocket, so I'm going to have to reevaluate that page. I'm thinking I may glue her down and just have her like peeking out, even though I backed her to make her like a journaling card, but she doesn't want to stay in the pocket. So I'm open to suggestions, guys, if you have any for me. Okay, so there's that. And now I want something taller behind that. So let's look at our pages. Don't need that right now. Let's look at our pages here and see what we want to use. Oh, what'd I do with that? Oh, I was going to use that for a belly band. Never mind. I had a scrap that I had cut off that I thought would be fun for a belly band. We have all these stickers, and I've yet to use them for anything. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just sit with some little tag bases and use them as like fillers, you know? And I haven't used this daffodil paper yet, and I really want to use that. Oh, what if we... No. Okay. I know I'm fussing. I was just thinking about cutting a tag out of that and putting in there. Because it's simple, and I don't even have to back this, because you could write on that without it being... And that would just be a simple piece to use. Color-wise, I mean, I like the pops of color, so let's do that. And these are the backing pieces, so these are probably what I'll sit with the stickers and cut some tags out of, and that way we have things to put in pockets. Because we don't have a lot, and I'm like, I haven't really used that much of this paper pad, I feel like, in here, and so I need to be doing that. But I want this to be like a tall, skinny tag to go in there. So let's just say, what if I just go like 3 inches? Let's see where that's gonna fall on the cutter, what we're gonna get. You know what I should do is just flip it upside down, but I don't wanna cut her inadvertently, you know? So if we go 3, that's not wide enough. That is not wide enough. Okay, that's okay. We can go 4 inches. We can do whatever we want because that's part of the creative process, right? Okay. So if I go like 4 inches, that'll slide down in there a little bit. Let's go 4 and see what we get. Oh, I like the butterfly too. I haven't used any butterflies in this really either. So, oh yeah, I like 4. Gonna go with it. Yep, I like it. And then height-wise, let's just see what we want. Do I like that there? I don't. What if I go this way? Have that up. I like those flowers better. Let's cut the label off. I'm just, look, it's kind of busy. It's busy for my brain this morning, but my brain itself is busy, so maybe that's why I'm struggling with it. Perhaps. Okay, so if we just go about to the bottom of that daisy-ish, right there. Let's just go 7 inches. I don't know why, just because 7 sounds good. Oh, that gives us a nice little piece to use somewhere else. There, I like that better. I was having a hard time with the, so much of the purple showing since it's kind of pink here, but yeah. And then we need to embellish that somehow, but I don't know how yet. I like it though. I just want some simplicity there, you know? Maybe we'll just do something. I don't know what yet. And we can always come back to it, you know? We're not set in stone with these things. It's okay if we change our mind. Because until things are glued, they're not permanent, right? Let your dreams soar. She's cutie pie, but she's not gonna fit there. I don't know why I keep trying to do that. And I haven't used any of these anywhere yet, which is really weird. Okay, so this side, I'm gonna have that like a little tab on this page. And then we'll open up. Oh, see, we need to cover that. So let's just see what we have. What would be the right size for that? She could be. She's a little tag shaped though. This little circle could be cute there. Ooh, this one. This is the one. It's got like, let's go with the circle. Make a decision, right? So that'll be a little surprise there. Hopefully, I didn't glue that. Oops. I should have glued that. Oh, I'm hungry. Did you hear my stomach rumble? Sorry. Okay, so this we need some trim behind that. Maybe. I don't know. We'll come back to it. Okay. Gonna come back to that. Leave that paper clipped on here. Let's just see what else. I'm kind of at a point here where I'm like, okay, let's start getting this finished up, you know. And you guys are probably the same. Like, hey, are you ever going to get done with this? No. Just kidding. I will get done with it. Okay, let me, oh, I have the little Narcissus Fairy. I know what I wanted to do with her. That's how I got sidetracked with this. Because I thought she was going to be cute poking out of there, and then I didn't even use her. Let's put her on this page. Okay, let me formulate my plan, and I'll be back. Okay, good morning. It is Monday morning now. I could not get back in here yesterday to finish filming this episode. And I needed a break. So I have been thinking about this page and how heavy it is, and I was like, I think I have a solution. So Miss Willow Fairy, I'm going to set her aside for right now because this is bothering me. I'm like, that really needs stabilized. I don't want my page to be damaged, but I also don't want to completely cover this page. So I'm just going to put like one of those corner pocket tuck spot, graph journaling spot thingies on there. So I was thinking I might use the yellow, but then I thought, well, maybe I'll use green just because I want it to blend with this page. And if I use this yellow, it's going to tie with her back there. I was thinking about the green, but I kind of like the yellow being subdued and doesn't take away from the mica sprayed page. Oh my gosh, I'm so hot. I'm on my second cup of coffee and I'm like, So I apologize if you guys hear that. Okay. So I'm getting ready to be like, oh, I hope everybody's doing well, but it's a continuation of a video. This is what happens when I split my videos through days. Am I still? Yeah, it's going. My phone's running low on storage. I've got to sit and play with it and delete some stuff. But I don't know why it's not deleting what I'm telling it to delete in some cases, so kids up. Anyway, so yeah, it's just giving me a hard time. But that's okay. So if I go 7, so 7's going to be a little tight. So I think 7's going to be a little tight. It's going to kind of get into the, yeah, spine. Get my words. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this at like, I think 6.5 probably will be a good width. Yeah. Maybe I'll just do 6 to be sure. I'm going to go 6. I'll go 6 if I can find my paper cutter. It was on the other table across the room. I don't know how it got there. So this being a little bit of a heavier piece, I'm actually going to try to score it because I don't want to fight with it. Now, if you don't have a scoreboard, you can use your ruler and take your little embossing tool or, you know, a mechanical pencil without the lead out of it. And you can just lay your ruler corner to corner. Let me do that in case you don't have a scoreboard. Then you have an alternative for how to use it. But I'm just going to score corner to corner on this so we can fold it. Let me move this out of the way here. So that way you have an alternative if you're new and you don't have the tools. So if you're new and you don't have tools, do not go out and buy everything. You don't need everything that you see everybody using on YouTube or on Instagram or whatever. It's not necessary. Ask me how many things I have bought that I'm like, I really don't even like that product, you know? So it's just a good thing to find alternatives to items that you do see YouTubers using or the big people using. Because, you know, how do I say this? You just don't need everything. I mean, you do not need everything. I think I need everything, but that's why I'm busting out at the seams in my crafting space too. And I don't really need everything. And I have my favorite things that I use. And so it's really, it's your call, it's your space, it's your money, but definitely think about alternatives. Or if you see somebody using a tool and you're like, I don't have that, what can I use as an alternative? Ask them or ask me. If I know the answer, I'll certainly be happy to try to help you. Because we don't want you to, yeah, I think that's going to be a good, because okay, so here's what my thought is. When I glue this down, I'm going to clip it so it stays, but this will be a tuck here, but it's also going to put some glue around the corners of that page to kind of offset, I think, for that back part. Then this is going to open, and then this can be journaling space here. So that's my thought. So let me get some clips. So when you guys see this, we will actually be back from a trip. This is Monday. We're leaving Wednesday. And we're going to be gone for 5 nights. We're going to Pennsylvania. So as you're watching these videos, and I keep saying so much to do. I'm filming ahead, yada yada. That's why I just didn't want to say on the videos that are airing while we're gone that, hey, we're going to be gone. Anyway, so just a getaway. It'll be good for hubby to, I know, I'm supposed to stop calling him that. It'll be good for Mark to get a break and get away because he works so much and all the time, and he works really hard. So he deserves a break. We're going over to a Corps of Engineer campground that is on a creek that is hopefully much warmer than Lake Erie, so we can enjoy our paddle boards and stuff. But I don't quite know. Well, temperature-wise, it's not that much different than here. It's a little bit warmer. But yesterday, it was cooler there than here, so the lake just has such a big part in our weather pattern here. But anyway, so we're really looking forward to that. A couple days it might rain, so I said, well, I guess we'll just bust out the chess game and hang out a little bit. So I'm just going to put the clips on there, and I probably should have used art glitter glue on this. We'll see if this holds. I may have to put more glue on it. I wasn't thinking because I'm yabbering. All right, so these are just sewing wonder clips. You know, bulldog clips can work, paper clips can work, but you just want to make sure that that's getting held down. And I'm doing quite a few because it does have that bulk on the other side. My page isn't really flat. But anyway, so yeah. So we're really looking forward to that. We're trying to get ready. Yesterday I was packing stuff up. You know, we were gone in the RV for that trip for 2 weeks at the end of March and the first week of April, so I could go to the retreat, and we made a trip out of that. So that was wonderful. And this isn't very far away where we're going. It's not even 2 hours away, about an hour and a half. So not too far to go. But I've got most meals are planned out, and groceries are frozen stuff's in there. I've got the refrigerator turned on so I can go to the grocery and finish packing our food. I need to make a few things. So I'm gonna try to make cookies today if I get to it. Yeah, so that'll be fun. Oh, that would be cute in that pocket. Ooh, we have that we could use. It's an 1887 check, but I think I'm going to scan that. Oh, definitely need to scan that and make a digital out of it. Okay, I'm sidetracked, I know. So let's do her in that pocket, because her colors with the yellow and the green, I know I keep moving her around. So let me get her cut out and then I'll be back. We're getting close to 30 minutes here. I almost just stuck that in the ink without the dauber. Well, we're at like 22 minutes right now, so I'm going to try to, I'm going to put some brown thread in my sewing machine, and I'm going to sew around this image. I might just back her to some coffee dyed paper. I was thinking I would just sew her to the actual eco dyed paper, but I love all these prints, so I think I might hinge her. And, or I could just put a vellum pocket in there and slide her in a pocket. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know, but I'm gonna finish this page. Then the colors are fantastic to tie these two pages together, in my opinion. So I will get this kind of page composition done, and then once I make a final determination, I'll come back and explain to you like who'sy, whatsies, and whys, and this page will get done and be reinforced, and I'll feel better about it, and it'll stop worrying me. So yeah, that feels better now. And then we put something stable like this in that pocket, it's still gonna help, you know? I'm still thinking maybe I should do a little collage or something here, but I think it'll be okay once everything's sewn in, and it's not like you're ripping and tearing the book open anyway. But anyway, okay, so I will finish this, and then I will be back to show you what I've decided, but I do love these colors together. Oh, what if I just do it where she flips up? That would be different. Okay. I know I said I'd be back after I stitched it, but I wanted to tell you a couple things. So I'm going to sew this, and I don't want wet glue in my sewing machine. So I did not glue this to all the edges because I'm going to sew it now. And it's okay if it's not perfect because it's going to be a flip up, like you can see that. All right, so I've glued a little piece of cardstock to the back here that we're going to hinge it. Now you see on my corners I kind of angled them, that way that yellow is not what you see when you are seeing this page, you know, but it's going to flip up. And then I also need to put like trim or something here, something that says, hey, pick me up, I'm interactive. But anyway, I put brown in my sewing machine, and I'm just going to stitch around this really quickly, and I will be back. Okay, so I think it's done. I think I like it. Oy, I'm telling you guys, I need to get a stopwatch in here so I can tell you how long it takes me to make these decisions when I say I'll be back when I figure out what I'm going to do. Oh, goodness. Anyway, so here's what we've got. Hopefully that's going to stay. I just glued it, but it's art glitter glue, so it should go pretty quickly. So on the page here, I've got the last bit of my little green mica spray parchment paper. I need to spray some more. And I punched a hole in this little deal and have this little heart charm, which I think I need to flip that around. It'll be okay. Either way it hangs, it's fine. So this is gonna flip up and you'll have your writing space here. So that's kind of glued like a little tab, and that's one of the Artie Mays digitals that I just have backed on coffee dyed paper. And then here I stitched on this quote from that printable I got from Mrs. Cog's Crafts. And this is one of the little fairy cutouts. I just backed it with coffee dyed paper to slide in there. And all those colors, you know, are tying, the greens and the blues pulling from here, so I just like that. And then we open up and you can see the stitching, which I like. I think it's fun. And then she flips up, and I haven't added a tab to her, but I don't really think that she needs it because she's clearly not glued to the page. And then I left the back plain because I like all the little pieces. So that's what I've done with that page. I may come back and add more, you know, as time goes by. Like, she's not done yet. She still needs a pull. And some of the pages are not completed. But that's just part of it, you know. I'm just trying to go through here and, yeah, embellish as we go. But that page was bothering me, and I feel like now it's going to be so much better. With having something a little more sturdy in that pocket and having that corner kind of protected. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Remember, I really enjoy when you interact with me, when you leave me comments, feedback, suggestions, ideas, anything like that. I'd love to hear from you. I am so grateful for those of you who have subscribed to the channel, who are my returning supporters. You mean so much to me, and I am so excited that we are growing as a community, and I can't wait to see where we go from here. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Bye.